I want to cut to the chase. Time Warner was bought once before. Tell me why it's going to turn out better this time.
Well, we didn't try before. All right, I'll start there. Look, this deal was about one thing, and that was how can we change the game in this ecosystem? Because if there was ever an environment that was begging for innovation, it is this environment. And if you think about what's happened in this system, literally you have 20 million households now who have left the premium content system. They're not buying a bundle of premium content, they're gone, they're not around. And this is one of the things we're trying to do. How do you begin to do something to access that segment of the market with premium content? So they've kind of cut the cord. Yeah, they've cut the cord, and they're not even engaged in the premium ecosystem anymore. And so we're going to launch at the end of next month, November, a product that we think does this. And that's what this deal's about, and I think it's important to understand it. It's DirecTV Now is what we're calling it. But this is, for the first time, 100 plus premium channels, all right? This isn't the junk nobody wants. This is 100 plus premium channels, purely over the top, a mobile-centric platform for $35 a month, all right? It has all of Jeff's content. It has all the premium content that you know and love, you like to watch. $35 a month, and that includes your mobile streaming cost, all right? Streaming it over the mobile internet. So $35 pretty much all in. We think this is big. We think it's a game changer.
So you're making more news now by announcing
We haven't announced the price point before, but we're announcing it right now. And as you think about people saying this is nothing but a way to increase prices, no, this is a way to drive pricing down in the marketplace. We think this is really important. And I think there's something else that's important, and it's instructive to how you consider this deal. And that is, that would not be possible. We started trying to develop this product over a year ago. It would not be possible had we not done the DirecTV deal. It would be impossible because we had been trying to do this for the last 3 years. We cannot get the media companies to participate in this until we have scale. In fact, interestingly enough, one of the last companies to finally come into this 100-channel package was Fox. I mean, they were the last ones to come in. And I think what's equally instructive is one of the first ones in was NBC Universal, which I think is ironic when you think that the one company that is vertically integrated, like we're talking about doing, is one of the first ones in doing the innovation in the marketplace. And I would tell you one of the other first ones in was this guy. We got TBS, TNT, all of those channels we got in early in the game. And I think that's a really important observation, that if you want to innovate, you're going to have scale, you're going to have content that will allow you to innovate. And so to that end, just considering that, there was a lot of noise yesterday around what this new company looks like and what people should be concerned with. And we have internally at AT&T that Jeff's team will be introduced to, we call it our Magna Carta. What are the guiding principles as you put these two companies together? And it starts with, dear AT&T executives with distribution assets, DirecTV, our mobility company, number one principle of the Magna Carta is recognize Time Warner will continue to distribute their content widely and broadly. You're not going to get exclusive access to Time Warner content. They've built a franchise on wide and broad distribution that's going to continue. Time Warner, when you come in, point number two, our distribution businesses are going to continue to distribute a wide variety of content. That's what the customers expect and want, 100 channels of premium content. That will not change. Time Warner don't expect that to be premium.
So you're vowing you're not going to take any price advantage?
We're actually trying to bring prices down, $35. You know, find that for 100 channels in the marketplace with wireless streaming, right? Principle number three, and this is to the AT&T board. When you own a news company, independence is sacrosanct. You must protect the independent editorial privileges of that news organization, and to the extent that your customers deem otherwise, you've damaged the brand of a CNN specifically. Fourth is, Time Warner is going to become the launching pad for innovation. Time Warner is where we're going to try to touch these third rails that the industry will not and has not touched. It's where we're going to begin to experiment and test how can you bring a la carte pricing into the ecosystem. How can you do that? I think this is going to be a really important innovation. It's also the place where we'll begin to develop new ad support models where you can, that $35 price point, these content costs are not going to be flat. So how can we develop new ad models that will allow us to keep the price point in check, offsetting the price increases on content? I think that's really, really important. And then the last element of our Magna Carta is we are going to be a head-to-head nationwide competitor with the cable ecosystem.